I know that the press doesn't tell the truth all the time. In fact, most of the times they lie. Why? Because they lied about me too.
Welcome to the moment of truth. It has happened, or it's happening. Chris Oyakhilome have come out and said they are lying about TB Joshua. You know what? Look at him there with TB Joshua performing healing together. So if everything was a lie, what about this? The collapse of the building, and when they invited TB Joshua, he refused to attend the corona. They were just burying everything, but now they can't bury it anymore. And I put the video there and see why Chris has to be in denial. Stay tuned. All these men coming out now, these men of small gods coming out now to defend TB Joshua, they were part of what TB Joshua was doing. All of them passed through TB Joshua at a point. You know, I joined Christ Embassy in 2003 because Chris denied of being with what's it called? Look at him there, working with TB Joshua. He denied all these things. They never knew that TB Joshua will release this video. What they told us was that he went there on invitation for a chat, and he didn't know that they were recording him. That's the excuse Christ Embassy put out there. That's why I thought maybe it wasn't true or not, or something like that. That's why I joined the group. But now, Uncle, if you see all Chris's administration, his system, healing school and everything, he learned it from there. Everything. Majority of the things they do at Chris's healing school is like TB Joshua. So he knows that he will be next. They are coming for him. So he came out to say all this nonsense. Stay tuned and hear the cheap lies he is saying here. And saying this, he actually implicating himself the more. Stay tuned.
Allow men who can tell lies at home, tell lies to their friends. Why should we allow them to control the whole world with their own information? It's unacceptable. I, as an individual, I know that the press doesn't tell the truth all the time. In fact, most of the times they lie. Why? Because they lied about me too. Yes, you see, you can know yourself more than anybody else. So when they told things about me that I knew were not true, I now knew that, these people tell lies.
Is this also a lie? Chris Oyakhilome, liar. Because they made a single mistake or error in one single situation, does that mean everything they said about you is a lie when we have 1001 proofs?
Because I could prove it by myself that they lied. If they never lied about me, maybe I wouldn't be sure whether or not they tell lies. But I can tell you, they tell a lot of lies. A lot of lies. Some years ago, one recognized newspaper in South Africa published something. They said that I gave money to somebody and planned with him and told him that he should stand up from the wheelchair. So I bribed him. I bribed him with money. You know, I didn't reply you since then. I knew that the day, you know, I was so cross about it then. I thought of taking them to court. But the Spirit of God said, no, don't do that. I knew that one day I will have a mouth that is bigger than theirs.
The gullibles laughing.
Those who stood up from the wheelchairs in their homes, did I give them money? You saw some. Did I give them money? From their homes. In different countries. In China, you saw some yesterday. Today again. On Friday. All over the world. Those who have been healed of cancer, how much did I give all these people all over the world? You should be ashamed of lying.
You see how he's using his mouth to cause trouble for himself. They're not lying against Christ. It's what is happening. They have their information and they have all their proofs. I was there. I was in South Africa, Healing School, Johannesburg. They started their own lies and manipulation from the interview room. They will tell you to manipulate or lie about your illness or why you are there and everything. Myself and my son, we say, no, we can't do that. And after that, people were there for 2 weeks. If you see anybody that jump up from the wheelchair or throw their stick, they were already healed. They've been there for 2 weeks. They've been using their medications. They've been praying for them. Minus Chris. Chris will just come for them to put you on the line. That means you can jump, you can run. Otherwise, they will not put you on the line. All those people that came with wheelchair, with their stretcher, they will now repackage them. They will now ask, I've done a video about this. Please go and watch it. I don't want this video to be too long because I really want to address what Chris is saying here. So, BBC now say they want to do documentary on Chris Oyakhilome. This is how he will put himself in more trouble. It's better he keeps short now. Anyway, it's too late for him. So, it's all fixed. So, it's lying, Who is getting up from the wheelchair in their own house? It's a lie. Don't let anybody deceive you. In my branch, Christ Embassy branch, Dagenham, 8 people died. One of them, I introduced her to healing school because she was from my cell group. Sister Julie. The woman went to healing school. She came back. She was okay for a few days and she passed on. Chris is lying, If BBC needs me for anything, I'm available. I have all the proofs. My ticket, the guest room I stayed, and everything. I have all the proofs.
I'm telling you this. You see, I remember once I was preaching years ago. So I had a backpack, a transmitter, a microphone transmitter. So I had it on my belt. I didn't wear a jacket. So you could see it as I preached. Now, those days, I was just one of very few preachers that used the wireless microphone in preaching on television. So when I was speaking and mentioning names and cases of people and what they were suffering from, and people were being healed, the next day, a newspaper, a responsible, respected newspaper published how that I was wearing, they called it a pager. They said I was wearing a pager. Now, some of you wouldn't know what a pager is. It's one of those communication gadgets of years ago. So they said, with that pager, someone was giving me information on what the sick people were sick of. So they said if you look closely at Pastor Chris, you would see. Then they described what I was wearing. And they said, that thing is where they give him information. And I read this thing. How stupid could they have been? That thing was not receiving information. It was transmitting information from my microphone.
You see how he dismissed everything based on one single error. They might misunderstood the pager for something else, but everything they said about you. What about this one? UK government probes uncover massive fraud going on in Christ Embassy. I was there. I know they're not lying. And this is another one now. BBC are putting him on the list of people they want to investigate next. Look at it there. Even his brother, Ken Oyakhilome in South Africa, all the sexual activities and everything, they are going to probe them. Because that one will be impregnated the young girls. They will ask them to go and abort. his wife, Osa, will be the ringleader. They must abort it. They must abort it. They are using fresh blood. Only God knows what they are using it for. So because I told you, when they came out like this to make noise, just know that something has landed on their doorsteps. They don't just come out to shout for nothing. My people don't believe in their lies, so they have all their bloggers out there massaging their egos, dismissing everything. TB Joshua is innocent. His Excellency, they are calling Ubatenje His Excellency. Anywhere you go, you hear all that nonsense. Just know that these are the touts of all these rogue pastors. A lot of they put in a lot of bloggers, all those young boys that doesn't know what to do with their destiny. They are destroying their own generation, and they think they are backing up all these old fools. I feel sorry for your parents. Anyway, let me leave it here. Oyakhilome and others are as guilty as TB Joshua. That's all I have to say. I see you on my next video. Bye for now.